after you master your lights, if in a studio, if it's going to be a family portrait or a self-portrait or something like that, it is always best to take horizontal pictures. And you always have to, even if it's a really pretty background that you want the background to come out. In a studio, it is always best to cut the person from here to here, unless it's going to be a full body shot. If it's not, you can't leave a lot of space from the top or the sides, because that doesn't make the picture look good. It's gonna be like, oh look, she left a lot of space on the side, or she left a lot of space in the high. You always have to make sure that the picture is like this. Then if it's gonna be an outside shoot, which to be honest are my favorite, because I like to taking pictures with the natural light. You always have to be opposite from the sun, and it always has to be at a time that it's not that sunny. For photographers, it is always best for them to shoot before noon in the mornings and afternoon, but not really late. It has to be like around 6 or 7. Those are the best times for photographers to take pictures, because in between the sun is too high, and the pictures, either the people's faces come out too dark, or it's really windy, so the hair's all over the place. And well, yes, for photographers, those times it is always best to take pictures. Even before, like in the morning when the sun is barely coming out, when the sun is rising, that is best. That is when usually photographers like to take pictures, because it's not sunny and it's not dark, it's in between, so the pictures come out really pretty. Okay, now after taking the pictures, it is always, okay, when you're in the studio or outside taking pictures, it is best to take a lot of pictures, even if it's of the same pose, but different angles. You could be at this angle and then move a little to the side, very little. Even if it's just an inch away, it makes a really big difference. So when you're taking a picture of just one, it is best to take five pictures of one pose. 5 pictures, but not the same, like in the same position. It's the same, it's just moving the camera a little around, and you take around 5 pictures, and then you just choose the best one. It's best to do that than just taking one picture of each pose, which takes longer, and maybe you run out of poses and you only have like 15 pictures. So in that case, if you were to take 5 pictures of the same pose but different angles, you would end up with a lot of pictures. You can end up with 50 to 60 pictures, and you have a lot more to choose from. Okay, so now when you're done taking pictures, it is always best to have the original picture, and then do something to it. You could just make it black and white and then something colored, or you could make it all black and white, or just do a little something and show it to the customer, and the customer will like the black and white picture more, or whatever you did to it, they would really like it more. There's something about doing it, editing pictures that, but what I mean by edit, I don't mean completely Photoshop. I just mean the colorization, just change it, and for some reason customers really like that. Okay, well, there is a lot more stuff to photography, but I think I came to the most important things, which are the lights and the ISO. That's the most things that people use. One more thing, when you are taking pictures at a studio, it is always best to do it manually, even if it takes longer, because if you do it automatic, like if you put your camera to automatic, it's gonna choose whatever ISO it wants, whatever high contrast it wants, and pictures, they come out good, but they could come out even better if you do it manually. When you're at a outside shoot, that could be automatic. You could put that automatic. I like to do it manually both ways, but when you're outside, you could do it automatic, because since it's the natural light, there's not much it could actually change. So if you don't really like messing with the camera because it takes long, just remember, if you're in a studio, it's gonna mess it up a little. Other than that, I think I said the basic things about photography, and if you're into it, then you can practice it. I hope I helped. Thank you for your time.